Those hands weren't typical janitor hands. The way Sofia navigated room 412, sidestepping the corpse, evaluating threats, mapping exits. This wasn't fear. This was expertise. When she whispered into her concealed earpiece, the killers realized their error too late. Those hands had handled far deadlier tasks before. The janitor, employed at the Imperial Heights Hotel for 7 years, had just revealed a hidden identity. Sofia had a history no one suspected until now. Today, that history would dismantle 3 global assassins at the Imperial Heights Hotel. Welcome to Covert Shadows. Share in the comments which city you're tuning in from. When you discover this woman's true identity, you'll see why she stayed at this hotel for 7 years and why she picked room 412. If you think stories like this deserve to be told, hit subscribe and enable notifications. Sofia Delgado, 36 years old. She'd been in the custodial department at the Imperial Heights Hotel for 7 years, 3 months, and 12 days. Every day at 7:30 a.m., she'd clock in, tidy rooms, nod politely to guests, and perform her role quietly. A typical janitor. But Sofia wasn't there by accident. This hotel was the city's premier hub. Global tycoons, politicians, covert deals, a perfect nexus. Because Sofia Delgado wasn't merely a janitor. She had spent 12 years as a covert operative in the NSA's most secretive missions. That Tuesday morning began like any other. Sofia started her shift at 7:30. Routine cleaning, familiar hallways, standard hotel tasks. At 10:45, she reached room 412. Executive floor, high-profile guests, enhanced security measures. Sofia unlocked the door with her master key and announced, "Housekeeping." Silence. She stepped inside. No sound of the tycoon's voice, she knew something was off. Scanning the room recklessly could be fatal. One misstep might end her. She took a slow breath and began listening for movement. She was gauging how many opponents she'd face. Sofia's presence at this hotel was no coincidence. The 3 men stiffened when they heard Sofia enter. "Leave." "Wrong room," barked the leader. Sofia gently shut the door, feigning departure. She needed to assess the situation. She knew every corner, every structural quirk of the room by heart. Old instincts never faded. Sofia glided through the room like a specter. She overheard 3 distinct voices inside, murmuring. One approached to check, but Sofia was already concealed. From her vantage point, she saw the tycoon's lifeless body. The room was a war zone, ransacked bags, papers strewn across the desk. In that moment, Sofia Delgado, the janitor, vanished. Agent Specter emerged. Sofia moved noiselessly. The men inside were preoccupied, plotting their escape from the hotel, oblivious to her presence. Their attention was fractured, unaware Sofia remained. She instantly recognized their voices. When she glimpsed their faces, it clicked. She'd been hunting these 3 for a decade. But how had they ended up here? Sofia Delgado joined the NSA in 2007. At 23, a cryptography prodigy with unique skills. NSA Black Ops were the world's most perilous assignments. Sofia infiltrated global crime syndicates. Her first mission, in 2009, was in Central Asia, penetrating a cartel smuggling ring. Sofia's expertise was silent observation, covert tracking, and data collection, switching identities seamlessly. For 2 years, she operated in Tashkent as Sofia Marin. The next phase was riskier, disrupting terrorist funding networks in Southeast Asia. Sofia tackled drug trafficking, cybercrime, and arms deals. The third phase was the most hazardous, hunting warlords, delivering justice, long-term undercover operations. Over 12 years, Sofia worked in 52 countries, each mission with a new identity, a new objective. In 2017, Sofia received her toughest assignment, long-term cover at the Imperial Heights Hotel. A prime location, global elites, diplomats, clandestine meetings. Working as a janitor was the ideal disguise, access to every room, overhearing every conversation, an invisible presence. For 7 years, Sofia gathered intelligence on money laundering, weapons trafficking, and espionage. But her true targets were 3 warlords, Rakov, Ivan, and Zoran, linked to atrocities in Chechnya, bioweapons in Iraq, and human trafficking in Myanmar. The NSA had pursued them for 17 years. Sofia was tracking them, and today they had walked into her trap in room 412. In those fleeting moments, Sofia formulated her entire strategy. Her 12 years of NSA training flashed through her mind like a reel. Her confidence was unshakable. Everything was set to neutralize the 3 men. She just needed the perfect moment. From her hiding spot, Sofia, with a cunning grin, hurled a nearby lamp toward the door to create a diversion. This was her opening move, and she was certain the men would take the bait. Her body shifted into combat mode, honed by a decade of elite training. Chaos was about to erupt, exactly as Sofia had engineered. The crash of the lamp sent one assassin, startled, to investigate. Sofia struck swiftly, coiling around his neck, disarming him, and using him as a human shield. The first attacker was unconscious in seconds. When the second man, Ivan, aimed his weapon, he saw his comrade already down. Realizing Sofia wasn't just a janitor was a fatal delay. Sofia fired, hitting Ivan's shoulder. His gun clattered to the floor. Her next shot struck his knee, and Ivan collapsed, screaming in pain. The third man, Zoran, bolted for the exit, but Sofia had already secured the lock. When Zoran realized he was cornered, it was too late. Emboldened by neutralizing 2 threats, Sofia lunged at Zoran. Zoran fired wildly, but Sofia was untouchable. With superior combat skills, she disarmed him in moments, dislocating his shoulder. Zoran crumpled, gasping, "We surrender! We surrender!" 3 minutes. 3 warlords neutralized. Sofia activated her earpiece. "Control, this is Specter. Targets secured. Specter, this is Control. Outstanding work. Extraction team en route." 5 minutes later, an NSA tactical unit stormed the hotel, disguised as tourists but heavily armed. Sofia briefed them. Rakov, Ivan, Zoran, all secured. Agent Specter, exceptional performance. 7 years of deep cover, mission accomplished. The hotel management was clueless. Security incident, they were told, with minimal disruption. Guests were temporarily evaluated, and room 412 was sealed for maintenance. Sofia glanced at her janitor's uniform one last time. 7 years of her cover identity were over. Sofia Delgado, janitor, was retired. Agent Specter was back. Rakov, Ivan, and Zoran were handed over to the International Criminal Court. After a 17-year manhunt, justice was delivered. Sofia's 7-year surveillance operation was a triumph. One of the NSA's longest deep cover missions was complete, yet the public remained unaware of Sofia's true story. No one knew the quiet janitor at the Imperial Heights Hotel was an NSA operative hunting global warlords. Hotel records noted Sofia's resignation for personal reasons. Sofia now handles high-priority NSA missions. Identity classified, assignments top secret, location undisclosed. But sometimes, passing the Imperial Heights Hotel, she flashes a nostalgic smile. Those 7 years taught her a crucial lesson: the best cover is one that seems utterly ordinary. Sofia's current missions tackle global terrorism, organized crime, and trafficking, but the approach remains unchanged: patient observation, flawless execution, zero recognition. The NSA awarded Sofia a classified Distinguished Service Medal in a private ceremony. True operatives don't crave public acclaim. They crave mission success. After Sofia's operation surfaced in NSA internal circles, a pattern emerged: an unusual number of former intelligence agents worked in hospitality. Perfect cover, daily access to countless people, complete anonymity. The NSA began collaborating with other agencies to leverage hotels for informal intelligence gathering, not a formal program, just strategic opportunity. Hotel staff offered invaluable urban surveillance. Sofia occasionally advises on this, training younger agents and maintaining flawless cover for years, patience, consistency, absolute commitment to character. Sofia's 7-year deep cover took a heavy psychological toll: identity confusion, isolation, relentless stress. The NSA provided extensive support, specialized therapists, agent counseling. Sofia's readjustment took 14 months, grappling with trust, relationships, and her authentic self. Yet mission success fueled her pride. She had made the world safer. Sofia now mentors deep cover agents, sharing coping strategies and experience. Her classified story is a case study in NSA training. Lesson: service roles offer extraordinary intelligence access. Hotel staff, waiters, cleaning crews, all potential surveillance posts. Guests sometimes wonder who among them safeguards national security. Answer: you'll never know, by design, by necessity, by effectiveness. Sofia's legacy inspires the next generation of covert agents. Proof that operatives don't always carry badges, sometimes they carry mops and warm smiles. True agents don't seek fame or gratitude. They embrace perilous, long-term missions, maintain perfect cover, and achieve the impossible. Sofia Delgado never aimed for fame or headlines. She just went to work, cleaned rooms, and hunted warlords. That's ultimate espionage. Invisible service, silent surveillance, unsung victories. Sofia occasionally visits luxury hotels, blending in as a guest. Inside, she knows she brought warlords to justice. That knowledge suffices. Agents don't need applause, just mission completion. Real operatives don't wear uniforms or carry badges. They wear janitor scrubs, clean rooms daily, and protect global security. The most effective cover is the least suspicious one. Sofia Delgado never aspired to be a spy movie heroine. Real espionage is far subtler. She clocked in every morning, completed missions, and safeguarded civilization. In today's world, hidden protectors are everywhere: hotel staff, service workers, cleaning crews. Any could be watching, protecting, serving security. It's both comforting and necessary. Have you ever met someone like Sofia, a service worker with a remarkable past? Share your stories in the comments. Help us honor the unseen guardians among us. At Covert Shadows, we know the greatest agents are often the most invisible. They might wear uniforms or civilian attire, but when needed, they're there. If this story resonated, like, share, subscribe. Keep these powerful tales alive. We'll see you in the next story. Until then, remember, your hotel janitor might just be cleaning rooms or tracking global criminals. That worker assisting you could be a civilian or a deep cover operative. You'll never know. And that's precisely how it should be.